Hello everybody. Right, I'm about to give these a light sanding now, although normally I'm not exactly taking much of a layer off. I am going to go with my protective equipment today because my eyes have been suffering a lot recently. So has my nose actually. So rather than taking any risk, I might as well be safe. So I'm going to sand these, give these a little light sanding. Before I go for applying the last coat. I might just have enough time to get the last coat done today before Steve comes round. We'll have to see about that. And hopefully I might be able to get it done. I'd like to be able to get it done because then whenever I've next got some time I'll be able to really crack on and get the clear coats done. Well, I could set myself a target for completing the unit, but I don't want to do that yet. I'll stick to the set myself small achievable goals, which although today wasn't actually going to be doing any of this, it was other stuff. I've done that other stuff, I've had enough, and I've got about an hour before Steve comes now, so I haven't really set a goal with this. It's just a case of I've got a bit of time, so I might as well see what I can get done. Now, like before, I don't need to use white spirits at this bit because this is literally just to take off the layer of dust that I've just created, rather than having to neutralise anything. I'm sure I will have mentioned it before. One of the things I want to do with, I want to try on the tables is the more coats of clear varnish you apply, the more you can fine sand it, and yeah, the more you can fine sand it to get a better finish. That's one of the things that I might try with one of the tables. Well, it always was one of my plans for the round table that I got myself. Well, I mean, the round table's on the back burner at the minute because I can't fit it in the car to get it here. One of the things I might actually try with, perhaps one of the tables, is actually using these with water, because they are wet and dry sanders, as I mentioned before, which means you can use it wet or dry. And wet is supposed to give better finish. But to be fair, I've had these a while now. I might have to get some new ones. I don't think I've sent them. Yeah, I did. And one of the things with my eyes being irritated, because I've been suffering with it a lot recently over the last couple of weeks, and annoyingly, I think I might have found a potential cause, and if it is that, then it's really annoying. Basically, I bought a bulk load of allergy tablets. So like hay fever, what's the word? Allergies, dust allergies and stuff like that. I think they're called Alcan, proper tablets, so not like some fucking bullshit. And I decided to just have a read of potential side effects yesterday. Oh shit. Oh no, this morning. And it would appear that these tablets are antihistamines, which may be more beneficial to me. Or at least if they are antihistamines, it doesn't say it on the fucking packet. And yeah, so on the side effects, the very rare side effects could be dry eyes, and also separately is itching. It's a bit weird, but an allergy tablets, of course, but also one of them I think was like nasal blockages. And I think, well, hang on, they're meant to fucking, well, I suppose one way of stopping you suffering from an allergy or something like hay fever is to block your nose, but yeah, so it's possible that the allergy tablets that I've been taking to help me with itchy eyes and problems with my nose because of dust could actually be making it worse, because what I've been doing recently for the last couple of weeks is literally taking 1 or 2 tablets a day anyway, whether I'm suffering at the time or not. Basically on the mindset of I've been suffering, so I might as well take them. And it could be fucking causing it. Now, I'm not certain if it is that yet, considering that today's the first day that I've not taken them. But as the day has gone on today, my eyes have been much less itchy and much less painful than previous. So we'll see how it goes on as the day goes on. I mean, I know that sitting looking at computer screens doesn't help, which is why I've been trying to limit the amount of time I've been spending sitting looking at computer screens. So it'll be interesting if it is these tablets that are causing it. Then maybe because they're not antihistamines, they're a hydrochlorate or something like that. I'll have a look at the packaging. But yeah, so it's possible that I'm having a reaction, some kind of allergic reaction to the allergy tablets. How shitty a look do you need to be having to fucking be to have that? Oh well. Yeah, I mean, with my eyes over the course of, over the last 2 weeks I've suffered every day with it. And sometimes it's been so severe that I can't keep my eyes open. And like, say watching TV or doing stuff on the computer has been irritating my eyes, and that's why I thought I basically put it down to more than likely being because of that, or because of allergies, not because of tablets. But anyway, but it had got so consistent, and with me taking allergy tablets, if it was anything to do with dust, it should help. So with it not helping, that's what I thought I'd have a look. I mean, I could also check the other medications I'm taking, but I've been taking them for a while. The only other thing that I have been taking recently, but it's not for 2 weeks, it's only been about 4 or 5 days, is vitamin D supplements, which shouldn't cause an issue with my eyes. I mean, I could check, but like I said, I've been struggling with my eyes for 2 weeks. So it's an odd one, but yeah, I decided to get myself a year's supply of vitamin D supplements because I don't get enough sun, and I wasn't aware of how important that was. So yeah, I'll take some supplements for that. We'll see if it helps. It's supposed to help the immune system and all that jazz, so we'll see how we get on. And what I'll do is once I've finished this, I'll upload this video clip onto the computer. I'll see what the time is, and if I've got, 20 minutes, then I shall apply the final coat of stain, which will leave us only the 3 coats of clear to apply, which won't be today, obviously. I do still need to sand down the extra piece of wood that I've forgotten about. I will get round to that, but the weather again it's a wet day today, so no chance of doing it today. I think it's actually meant to be wet tomorrow on Friday as well, so I think the chances of getting it done before the weekend very slim. But to be fair, I think with the amount that I've done on this over the last week or so, I think I deserve a couple of days of not necessarily needing or feeling like I need to do it. But to a degree, I'd like to get this bit done because then this is done, I get to a point where I go, right, I can take a break there, and this isn't sat here unfinished. Admittedly, they'll be sat here unfinished, but I've not started them, so that's different. Right. Okay, so that is them sanded and rinsed down. Sorry about camera movement. So yeah, I'll check what the time is, and if I've got 20 minutes I shall whack another coat on. Back in a bit. Right, hello everybody. Okay, I've got about half an hour until Steve is due to turn up. This cloth is getting on its last legs, I think, so rather than getting a new one out just yet, I've only got one more coat to do, and I've kind of got two sides there to use it. I think I've used that about 4 times now. I've rinsed it out 4 times. Okay, so yeah, I should have just enough time, hopefully, to get these coats done, if I can fucking get my gloves sorted. Now, yes, something I was going to mention was that the resin that I'd ordered came today, and so did the colours. Now, I haven't tried any of them, but I have decided that I am not going to use the resin on this big piece where the big carved indentations are. It's not the right kind of well, maybe it is the right kind of thing to use it on, but it's not what I want to use it on for the first time of using it on something. I think I would much rather try it out on something else first. I mean, I've got a few sort of scrap pieces of wood here that I could potentially try bits on. I mean, technically speaking, it shouldn't be a problem really, because it's 2 parts of I think the resin, 1 part of the hardener, which is simple, so however much resin you use half as much hardener. So that, or vice versa. I know it's 2 of one and 1 of the other, but I need to check that. And then mix the colour in with it, and then basically pour it into whatever area you want to use it. So it shouldn't be fucking difficult, but having never used it before, I would much rather know for certain, or at least I'd much rather just try it. Now I know this isn't a pleasurable sight, me squeezing my hands into some rubber gloves, but yeah. So with the colours anyway, I mean, I wasn't able to choose specifically the colours, but I think there was 20 different colours in the pack, and I have no idea how they will end up looking. I mean, some of the videos that I've seen of like professional people using resin, some of the colours they've been able to get have been phenomenal, but they're professionals that are working with potentially mixtures of paints and even perhaps flake effects and stuff like that. But anyway, we'll see how we get on. Right, I am going to apply in a moment this final coat of pretty sure I don't have another tub. I know I said the other day I need to check my stock, and I do. But to a degree, it doesn't matter if I've got more or not. Right now, I can't go and get more. Monday, maybe. But yeah, I mean, I would like to think I've got enough to finish off what I need to do. But with just my luck, I'll be slightly short. Right. Okay, I am going to crack on with this, so I might as well fast forward and let's get it done. Right, we're done. Oh, we are done. That is all 6 coats of stain done, which means we've now only got 3 pieces of wood that need the 6 coats of stain. Although they're big fucking pieces. We've got these that need 3 coats of clear. That's going to be the next stage. But as I mentioned, that could be, well, it's going to take a few days for timing and everything. So yeah, but big progress. I was not expecting to have got to this point today. I wasn't expecting to do any of this today, so I am absolutely delighted even though I don't look it or sound it. I am absolutely delighted that I've got this much done. Progress has been made. I'm knackered, my eyes are still hurting, but I'm pleased that I've managed to get that done, because that's them done. I mean, literally. I mean, it depends on how tomorrow goes. But I mean, for example, if I am awake at a semi-reasonable time tomorrow, there's a good chance that I could get two clear coats on these. What, it takes 40 minutes plus some drying time. But yeah, so I mean, this thing, it's definitely been handy with there being this many pieces, because I have been able to literally. That was a good shot. Yeah, by the time I've got to the end, to the last one, the first one is dry enough to be turned over and have the next coat or the other side start doing. And then again, once I get to the end, the first one again is dry enough to have been turned. I mean, it is very sort of on the edge, but that's why for the final coats I'm making sure that the faces that are showing up are the actual top faces. So if it does happen to stick a bit, it's not going to be the end of the world. Right, I'm going to fuck off. See you in a bit.